Hi guys, welcome back to another budget guitar show. Now, for those of you who saw my last video, you will note that I had delivered a Faisley FFB 318 SB guitar for review here on the channel, and when it came, the headstock was smashed. Now, as I said in that video, I thought that the problem with that had arisen from somewhere in the manufacturing process. Well, it turns out that wasn't the case. Looking at it and having my luthier friend Nick look at it, it does seem that it was dropped somewhere along the line from the warehouse to here. Now, as I said, I contacted Faisley about this and showed them what was wrong, and very graciously they have decided it was an uneconomical repair for them, and if I wanted it, I could keep it to do with it as I want. Well, thank you very much to Faisley and Bax Music and my contacts there. I am keeping it, and I have sent it off to my good friend Nick Lloyd, who is going to try and repair the neck for me. So you may yet see it on this channel very soon. But in the meantime, Faisley have sent us a replacement for review. Now, I have not paid for this guitar. I just asked if I could review one because I wanted to try one of these out. It is one of their older models, so it is not up to the standards of some of the guitars they're making now, like the Maverick or the Sunset series, the Outlaw series. So if you're looking for a guitar like this, do bear that in mind. Now, out of the box, this did show a couple of problems that we would find with those budget guitars made in China from a few years ago, and I'll go through those in a moment. But first, what have we got? Well, 22 frets with the reversed headstock painted, of course, 2 mini humbucker pickups, Tune-o-matic bridge, stop bar tailpiece, vintage knobs as you can see right there, bolt-on neck. It is in fact a basswood body, and the fretboard I believe is poplar, and you have a 3-way selector switch right there. It is quite weighty, and I think there will be a bit neck heaviness to it. If you just removed the strap button and placed it somewhere else, I think that could easily be rectified. Now, onto the problems that I did find with this guitar out of the box. Okay, so out of the box there were a couple of little issues which I have sorted as best I can. First off, the plastic nut right here was not cut right on the G and the B strings, so I just filed those slots down ever so slightly, and now it is flush and absolutely perfect. Secondly, the strings on this are absolute garbage. These have obviously been on since the guitar was manufactured, and they are not the best quality. So if you get one of these, one of the first things I would suggest is changing the strings. Now, as this is not my guitar, I've left them on for the purposes of this demo. I just did a little bit of intonation here on the bridge. If you're going to buy a guitar of this sort of look, then that's what you're going to be doing as soon as you get it. Strings, nut, intonation and bridge. But other than that, it seems to be a well-built guitar. Now, as I stated earlier, I have left the strings as they came on this guitar, and now we're going to have a listen to some tones. We're going to have a quick run through on a little bit of clean, and then we're going to go straight in to the dirty tones. Okay, so what did I think of this model of guitar? I like it. I really do. As I said previously, it's not up to the standard of the ones that Paisley are making today. But that said, for £138, it's not bad. Yeah, change out the strings, do a little bit of work on it. It's a perfectly usable, functioning guitar. And for £138, you're not going to get a Firebird guitar anywhere else. I do hope that one day Paisley return to this model using the manufacturers that they have today that are producing some really great budget guitars for them, and do one of these models, because I definitely get one of those. Now, as for this, if you want a Firebird guitar but don't want to pay Gibson's prices, one of these is infinitely going to work for you. Okay guys, thank you for watching the show today. If you feel like helping out the channel, you can join and become a budget backer. And you can join these illustrious names right here. And if you want to watch another one of these videos, there's one over here. Okay guys, you guys stay safe, stay sane, and keep rocking.